alaikum everyone. I am Saida Shuzara and I am here to give you deep analysis on my assignment which was assigned to me by my computer engineer programming teacher. So the first thing was asked was to write my name in binary language. So I just wrote also in binary language because if I wrote Saida Shuzara full then it would be too long to adjust there. Then I wrote my roll number 242125 in 4-bit hex which was 3A761. So this was the first thing asked. After that, we will move toward our assignment. In assignment, the following things are required for each and every question. The first thing is to make block diagram, then to make flow chart, then to write a C++ program and to run it on a compiler or dev C++, and then paste the screenshot according to that, and copying is not allowed. So the first code was to calculate my CGPA and SGPA with the thing the code asks user to enter roll number, subject, credit hours, and earn grade. After that, the code will calculate the SGPA and CGPA. So this is the table for the grading points and grade points according to my degree, which is undergraduate programs. So if we get A grade, we get 4 CGPA, SGPA. If we get A neg, we get 3.67, and all that you can see in this graph, in this table. I start the code by adding few library, which is compulsory to for every code like IOStream. Then it is compulsory to add string and IOMANAP in this code. At first, I just add grades in if statement that if one condition is true, then okay. If that is not true, move toward the next condition, which is the basis of if principle. Then after that, I asked user to enter name of subject, grades, and credit hours. After that, simply I put the grade and CGPA was calculated. So here is the simplest example that if we that I asked user to enter subject name, credit hour for that subject, earn grade in that subject, and other subject, earn grade and CGPA, and at the end I calculate SGPA and CGPA, and I also told academic standing. So this is about the first semester. In the second semester, in the second question, I was asked to write the code, but to calculate SGPA and CGPA of second semester. So we will see it further. But before that, I was asked to make the flow chart of the program. You can see in my previous video, I explained flowchart very well there. So here we start the program, enter roll number, calculate SGPA, calculate CGPA, determine academic standing, and result, and the code will end. So this is the simplest presentation that how this code works. And after that, I was asked to make block diagram as well. So in block diagram is also a visual representation of code, but all the things are on the block. So we start the program, declare variables, ask the user to enter roll number and take input according to roll number. Then ask user to enter subject, initialize grade points, then I add loop, then compute SCPA, CGPA, and the code will end. This is the simplest way that I can explain to you that how the code works. So in the second question, I was asked to calculate CGPA and SGPA of spring 2025, like my present semester. I started the same, like the code was entirely same with the exception that CGPA was calculated a bit differently because this time CGPA will include our first semester's GPA and second semester's GPA as well. So we will only see the results. So we entered subject because subject of first semester and second semester as well. Entered the grade as we entered in the previous code. I think I just add 9 subjects. Yes, I add 9 subjects and their grade. The SGPA was calculated, which is of that semester, like spring semester, and the CGPA was calculated of for the both of my semesters. So this was asked, and I just did that. After that, I was asked to make the flow chart. Flowchart is the visual representation in the different blocks like circles, parallelogram, and rectangle. The all the thing present different signs. So I just then let's see the flowchart of this question. Flowchart is basically the visual presentation of what you have written in the code. So you just have to start the code, input the details about subject, inputs grade, and convert the grade to grade point, display STPA. And in STPA, you have to put the else statement in the second question, because you have to just see that if the then because you have to calculate SGPA of both the semesters, first and second semester, and CGPA of comparatively that semester. So if the condition is satisfied, the SGPA is calculated. If not, CGPA is calculated. This is all in the flow chart. And then we were asked to make the block diagram of the question. Block diagram is also visual representation, but it is the deep analysis of the question. So in this, we have to start the program, then declared variable, ask the user to enter roll number, and calculate SCPA of fall 2024 and spring. Both the SCPAs are added to calculate CGPA. Then we have to print it in the tabular form, which were not compulsory, but if it's in tabular form, which was asked in question number 3, so we will see there. And at the end, we will see the academic standings, and then at the end the code. It was the easiest way that I can describe it to you. After that, we were asked to write the same program as we wrote in the question number 1, but in tabular form. How in tabular form? We wrote all the program same, but we add a little compensation in this code, which is the addition of these the lines from 68 to 71. We just add set w statement. Because of this statement, we got the output in tabular form. As you can see that we have to enter the subject, roll number, credit hours, and credit hours and grade as in the question number 1, but the result we will see is in tabular form. After that, in the next question, after that, we will discuss the flowchart. Firstly, flowchart, again, the visual presentation. It's same as in the question number 1 and as I described in the question number 1, because the question number 1 and question number 3 is same, with the exception that in question number 3 we were asked to make the table. That's it. All the question is same. So the flow chart and the block diagram is same as in question number 1, because we just do not present the table on the flow chart and block diagram. In the next question, we were asked to convert Celsius temperature into Fahrenheit, which is the easiest question of my assignment. I just add the libraries, declare Celsius and Fahrenheit temperature in double, because the temperature can be in points. Then ask the user to enter temperature, insert formula, and get the required output, which I needed. So I entered the temperature in Celsius, which is 25 degrees centigrade, and I get the answer in Fahrenheit, which is 77. It's absolutely correct. I made the flowchart of the question code. I start the program, then input temperature in Celsius, exert formula, and then get my required output. In the block diagram, I'll present it in details. I start the program, declared variable, which is Celsius and Fahrenheit, ask the user to enter temperature in Celsius. This is the taken input from the user. Convert Celsius into Fahrenheit and display Fahrenheit temperature, which was required, and end the program. And the last question, I was asked to calculate body index max, body mass index. The formula of body mass index is equal to weight divided by height squares. This is a simple thing, but we were asked to use if statement and check if any of the condition is true or not. First, we made a simple program by adding BMI's formula and calculate my body mass index. But we put if statement to check if any of the condition is true. In the result, as you can see, I entered the weight and height and body mass index is calculated, and code also tell us that which condition among these four conditions is satisfied. As the first three conditions are not satisfied, the fourth condition is absolutely true in that case. Then I made the flow chart of the program. I start the program, input weight, input height, then I insert the body index mass formula, display body mass index, and then use if statement. If any of the condition is true, it give us result, and then the code will end. the block diagram of this question. We just started the program, declares variables like BMI, weight, and height. Ask user to enter weight, then ask user to take input like weight and height. Calculate BMI by using formula which is weight divided by height square. Then display calculated BMI which was calculated. Then add if statement to see which condition is true and which condition is false, and end. This is all I was assigned to do in my assignment, like to write the code, to display output, to make flow chart, and to make a block diagram. These all things are required, which I'll just show you and explain to you. This is all not the deep, I can't say this is the deep explanation of the assignment, but I just do whatever I know about the assignment. So this is all about the assignment. We will meet in the next video as soon as. तब तक के लिए अल्लाह हाफिज. Thank you so much.